First down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. Looking for space, it's Perry. Finds some fresh air. Open runway ahead. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Lobos!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Panthers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And both of these teams have anchors in the middle that you build your defense around.
And everybody just seems to look to these two guys when there's a big play on the field that needs to happen, right?
They're making all the calls. They're making sure that they're in the right spots, run, pass, getting everybody organized, and they do it at a high level.
Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Looking for space, it's Perry. He's piled up 76 yards rushing, and he's closing in on 1,400 for the season. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Lobos have pushed it inside the 20. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in first downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
The Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. Touchdown, New Mexico! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Cheetos for the time being. They're up by 7 over West Virginia.
He'll start this drive firing. Grab near the marker. It's Smith.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
They're trying to get to him. Took a shot as he threw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Got some room, entered to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Lobos! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Way to make a split-second decision by that quarterback. He sees the defender commit. Boom. Pitch the ball. Not only pitch the ball, on target, so now the running back can catch it. He didn't have to reach behind him. He didn't have to reach in front of him. Caught it. He did the rest, turned on the Jets, got to the house.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable, make him feel that pressure, keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
FIU will line up to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Running it back, it's Jefferson. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Handoff to the single back.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score. New Mexico, 24. Florida International, 0.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. He's got his man. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Smashes through. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
You know what to do. Get loud.
That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
Second down coming up.
Leaves it with the running back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They knock him down right there. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Lobos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got it and still on his feet. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to pound it in. Dances away again. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
New Mexico, 31. Florida International, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now on first down from the 28. He wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Seagal. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Runs ahead and powers its way for 4 yards out to the 30. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Now on second down.
At the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll go to the ground. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field.
And that's another FIU.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. It's now second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
FIU will line up to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Give to the running back. Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. Got a lot of running room. The 40. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Lobos! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by a field goal over West Virginia. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And that's another FIU.
Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
For the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to turn the corner on the left. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
New Mexico, 41. Florida International, 0.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They find... There he goes down the right side. At the 30. The 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get it on the ground. Touchdown, FIU.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's perfect.
The extra point is good.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that.
Florida International.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. It's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Alexander. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jefferson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the right. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's third down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
New Mexico.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
The Lobos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. And and he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side.
And some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Touchdown, New Mexico. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Florida International offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one, make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it, and they convert. Tackle is made after the 1st down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
Hands it off. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Now setting up shop in the red zone. In the red area, it's Perry. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Lobos are rolling down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Lobos! And the pummeling has started. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside and I'm taking it in myself.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 11 over Ohio State.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance. Throws toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Now the toss. On the move at the 30. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Wide out in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, New Mexico! And the route is on.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He's gonna pass. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Got it in the middle, it's Nelson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. The aerial assault continues. Zings it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And that's another FIU.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
Wait, Ryan, getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll give it to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to him on the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. The running back has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go right back to him. And the Lobos get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Give to the big fullback.
The ball carried by
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second.
Second down.
The give to the tailback. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Coming to the line looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. On the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Lobos getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught near the sticks. It's Alexander. Touchdown, Lobos! And the beatdown has ensued.
Number 10.
With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6.
14.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Nelson. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
48. Third down.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Zips it out to his man. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialed.
Hey, that's a live ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He's looking to pass. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Well, jet sweep pass. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that and put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Sam Houston looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 14 to Texas Tech. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll keep it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, New Mexico! How about that D coming up with a play like that? They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Feeling some heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. Gonna run it. It's Lions. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throws to the wideout. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Lobos! And the stomping has commenced. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
New Mexico, 86. Florida International.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.